Welcome back to my Introduction to Artificial Intelligence series. In this episode, I will be broadly defining what AI is and isn't, as well as covering a brief history of the field. Alright, let's start by talking about what AI actually is. At its heart, AI just means using math and code to solve problems that, until recently, only humans could handle. Think of things like recognizing faces in photos, translating languages, or even playing games. These are all tasks where AI has started to shine. Most AI you'll hear about today is what we call narrow AI. That just means each system is really good at one specific job. For example, you've got tools like Whisper or Siri that can turn your speech into text. Netflix has a recommendation engine that figures out what you might want to watch next, and chatbots like ChatGPT or Microsoft Copilot can hold natural conversations. But these systems are specialists, not generalists. They don't jump between wildly different skill sets the way that people do. There's a good chance you're not going to see Siri playing chess anytime soon. Or, while watching Netflix, it probably isn't going to start chatting with you about the weather. So, when you think of AI, don't imagine a digital genius that can do everything. We're not quite there yet. Instead, picture a collection of really smart, really fast assistants, each designed to tackle a very specific problem. Now, let's clear up what AI isn't. First, today's AI isn't conscious. It doesn't have thoughts, feelings, or any self-awareness. If you've interacted with AI before, at times, it may feel like there's something genuinely there. Unfortunately, we're not there yet. What it does is spot patterns and make predictions, but there's no mind or understanding behind it. We also don't have AGI, Artificial General Intelligence, which is the kind of all-purpose, super smart AI you see in movies. Right now, each system is a specialist, built for one job, not a digital brain that understands everything. Another common myth is that AI is always some kind of robot. In reality, most AI works completely behind the scenes, quietly powering things like your email spam filter, your phone's voice assistant, or even search results. No robot body required. And finally, AI isn't good or evil on its own. It's just a tool. The way AI impacts the world depends on the people who design it, the data it learns from, and the goals we set for it. So, when you hear about AI, please don't imagine a mysterious overlord or a sci-fi villain. Think of it as a powerful tool that can be shaped for many purposes. Let's wind the clock back to the dawn of AI. In 1956, a small team at Dartmouth declared, "We can build thinking machines." And just like that, the field was born. By the mid-60s, we had Eliza, a primitive chatbot, but one that was capable of fooling people into thinking they were talking to a real therapist. Simple perceptron models also emerged around this time, showing everyone that neural networks weren't just sci-fi. But optimism met reality. Replicating human common sense reasoning was way harder than expected. Who would have thought? By the 1970s, the first AI winter arrived. Funding dried up, and keyboards went quiet everywhere. Then, in the 1980s, expert systems revived hope. These big if-then rule engines help diagnose diseases and configure shipping routes. Yet, their rigidity couldn't handle the messiness of the real world, and by the late 80s into the 90s, we slid into a second winter. These early fits and starts taught us that intelligence isn't just rules or simple nets. It's a marathon, not a summer sprint. After 2 winters, AI roared back with public eye milestones. In 1997, IBM's Deep Blue beat Garry Kasparov at chess. Suddenly, AI wasn't just lab lore from the past, it was front page news. Fast forward to 2011. IBM's Watson stunned viewers on the game show Jeopardy, parsing the tricky clues faster than champion Ken Jennings. In 2012, a team at Hinton's lab crushed the ImageNet challenge, unleashing modern speech and vision AI in phones, photo apps, and beyond. Then, in 2016, DeepMind's AlphaGo, combining neural nets with reinforcement learning, vanquished South Korean Go master Lee Sedol in a game once thought immune to computers. However, the real revolution arrived in the late 2010s, when deep learning scaled up thanks to huge datasets courtesy of a massive internet, and graphics processing units emerged as clusters to fuel the need for sheer compute power. Today, we welcome the era of large language models. From families of models such as ChatGPT, Copilot, Bard, Gemini, Claude, Mistral, and more, AI is in everyone's hands now. It's writing essays, generating images and videos, passing standardized exams, and even helping me create presentations like this. It's been a wild ride, from Dartmouth to Deep Blue to deep learning, and the next decade promises even more surprises. That concludes our whirlwind historical tour of AI. Now that you know how we got here, in Episode 2, we'll dive into the 3 core paradigms of machine learning. I'll see you there.